The UK government considers Computer Misuse Act revision. Now, in today's video, we're going to talk about something that's a little bit controversial. And the only reason I'm saying it's controversial is Lord knows how everyone's going to react to this one, because I'm not even sure about how I feel about this one. So at the moment, the Computer Misuse Act serves one main fundamental purpose. Effectively, it makes it illegal to hack people. That's one of the many things it protects against, but overall, it basically says if you gain unauthorized access to someone else's computer, that is illegal. Now, this is a law which of course protects many people, but there is actually one major downside to the Computer Misuse Act, and that's that white hat hackers that try to stress test systems and break into systems to notify companies that they are unsafe are breaking the law. So if you wanted to hack Facebook to prove the point that their platform isn't secure, and then you wanted to send your report to Facebook to say, actually, we broke in, technically speaking, if Facebook wanted to, they could go to law enforcement and you would have committed a crime. The UK government is considering amending its 3-decade-old hacking law to include a statutory defence cover for security researchers, Security Minister Dan Jarvis said. The announcement comes amid concerns the law penalises white hat hackers for essential security practices such as participating in bug bounties. Speaking at a Financial Times event on Wednesday, Jarvis said the government is looking at a legal change to the Computer Misuse Act. The regulation, codified in 1990, criminalises unauthorised access to computer systems and data, heightening the legal risk for security research. These researchers play an important role in increasing the resilience of UK systems and securing them from unknown vulnerabilities. We shouldn't be shutting these people out, we should be welcoming them and their work. Now, this is where we get to a bit of a problem. But very quickly, if you can have 15 seconds of your time, if you're looking for a fantastic VPN to stay protected online, make sure to check out private internet access at the link down below. With that link, you get 4 months free and 86% off, and private internet access don't keep any logs, they respect your privacy, and of course by using that link, it helps support the channel. Let's get back to the video. So what is the major concern here? So if a company doesn't hold customer data, but they just have their own internal system that's to do with the management of their business, and they offer out a bug bounty by, for example, posting a tweet saying, hey, if someone can hack our business, we'll give you $100,000. Technically speaking, those sorts of hacks come in the realm of having permission from the company. However, most companies these days are storing customer data within their business servers. So if someone does hack the company in relation to a bug bounty, they could still be accessing private customer information without the customer's knowledge or consent, which then goes against things like GDPR and tens of other regulations. So the government are investigating at the moment, changing the law to basically make it legal for white hat hackers to stress test and break into systems. Now, the reason why I'm conflicted on this is pretty simple. On one hand, I agree that companies getting hacked for the most part can help improve their security systems to prevent it happening in the future. On the other hand, the difference between a white hat hacker and a black hat hacker sometimes can just be curiosity. Once they're into the system and realize the power they have, all it takes is that little bit of curiosity at the back of your head to go, what can I do with this data? To then change that from a lawful entry into someone's server to a very illegal entry into someone's server. This also creates a very weird dynamic with us as website users. So for example, someone could hack a service you use, for example, like, I don't know, your bank. They can gain access to information like your address or your private details, and that would be considered lawful if they don't publish that data or they don't sell that data. But then at the same time, someone has just unlawfully accessed and viewed your information. Now, this goes back to the fundamentals of what the Computer Misuse Act actually does. On one hand, it gives the government the reason, the clause to be able to arrest someone for abusing the Computer Misuse Act. But on the other hand, it does act as a sometimes quantifiable deterrent. When unlawfully accessing someone's database, in the back of your head, you'll always have that thing of, I'm breaking this law and I know I can be jailed for this. I'm sure it doesn't act like a big deterrent, but at the moment, it's definitely there, and it's something that hackers, legitimate or illegitimate, have to consider. Now, if they are someone that has good intentions for hacking, I do agree the charges should be less than someone that wants to hack a database to sell your data, but then we get to the question of having to ascertain their intentions. I do think if they change the law to basically make white hat hacking legal, we're going to see a load of people that had malicious intent be able to, with their lawyers, fight that they were doing something legitimate and that they were intending to do something good. It's really tricky for me to come to a conclusion on this video. I am all for stress testing systems and improving security of your private information, but with this law changing, your information gets compromised in the process. Hopefully I've explained that well enough. Anyway, check out private internet access VPN in the link down below, and thank you so much for watching today's video. If you did enjoy, please make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one.